Hello, my name is Alexis Wonder, and in 2020 I had the pleasure of receiving the core value of service. And now I'm delighted to come back to introduce the nominees for this year. Service holds a near and dear place to me. It is one of the best ways you can help the community we live in. Marblehead is more than just a tight-knit community. Everyone knows everyone. You cannot go anywhere without having some level of connection. With a community that shares such a close bond, those individuals who devote their time and talents to better us are the most important. The people that are willing to take the time out of their days and busy schedules to help others, the ones that make sure they are always there for everyone else, or are always willing to lend a helping hand. We need more people that care so deeply about the students, staff, and community here at Danbury. We need the friendly faces that never say no to an opportunity to better us, to better our system. Without these people, the system would not work. We would not have the support we need in order to properly run the organizations, clubs, sports, or school. These people are loved and appreciated more than any of us here could ever say. So thank you for giving us your time and talents to better our community. We are forever grateful.
Here at Danbury, we pride ourselves on being Lakers, accountable leaders who cultivate and responsibly build community relationships through kindness and service. That last piece of the wheel of being Lakers is service. Although it's celebrated at the end, it is certainly not the least important part of our core values. I'd say it's the most important. Therefore, it's my privilege to nominate one of the most selfless people and best coaches that I know, Mr. Chris Tworek, for the Danbury Service Award. This is funny, because in Chris's case, I'm certain he'd be reticent to even acknowledge all the time, effort, and passion he has devoted to our track program over his lifetime. You see, Chris is a Danbury graduate who once wore the blue uniform and ran around Biro Field. He was an accomplished track hurdler himself. Chris is the guy that doesn't want his name in the papers. He doesn't want accolades to go to him. Like any great coach, he wants them for his kids. Chris Tworek is the anonymous donor that all communities need, that all high school sports programs desperately seek. Coach Tworek is the person who donates the two most important commodities that we have, time and talent. And he donates them in full to the people in our community that mean and need them the most, our kids. I've had the advantage of watching Chris cultivate his love of track and most specifically hurdles with the kids that he coaches. His positive approach and his selfless attitude make kids naturally gravitate toward him. The fact that Chris teaches and coaches hurdles with such aplomb is ironic because he teaches people a skill. Quite simply, to run as fast as you possibly can at an immovable object and to do it again and again and again and again. And if you fall, you get up, even though it might hurt, and you keep going. You finish the race. That is what Chris Tworek directly teaches our kids, to work as hard as you possibly can and not shy away from difficulty, to get up and keep moving when life puts obstacles in your way, to continuously measure yourself against the difficult things in life and to keep improving. Chris Tworek teaches life's hardest lessons, and he does it without asking for money. He does it for love. Love of our program, track, love of our kids, love of our community, and love of our school. Coaching, at its very core, is service. When you give your time and talent and only count its value based on the sharing of it with others, that is service. When you routinely share your gifts and talents with others and ask for nothing in return, that is service. If we could remove the S from the wall and place it somewhere, my suggestion would be to place it firmly on the chest of Coach Tworek. He certainly is the most deserving person that I know of the Danbury Service Award.
Hello, my name is Shane Baumgartner, and I'm the treasurer here at Danbury Local Schools. There are many ways to define service. It can be described as an act of helpful activity, an act of assistance, and rendering aid. It is the performance of any duty or work for another, as well as the duty or work of public servants. It may also consist of being at someone's service, ready to be of help or use to someone. Mrs. Melissa Maringer embodies all of these qualities and definitions of service. I'm honored to share with you the numerous ways she serves the staff, students, district, and community through her work at Danbury Local Schools. As EMIS coordinator, Melissa is responsible for the collection and reporting of thousands of data points used to evaluate the effectiveness of our school district and directly impacts our funding levels. This is an enormous task that requires countless hours, and attention to detail is paramount. She's extremely supportive to all district offices and departments, never hesitating to lend a hand or collaborate with staff. On 2 occasions this year, Melissa selflessly took on the duties of a fellow staff member for an extended period of time in order to maintain continuity and high level of service to our district and community. She is integral to the yearly application and acquisition of the property, fleet, and liability insurance to guarantee that our district has necessary coverage. Melissa is part of the dedicated team of PTCO leadership that works with local businesses to generate resources to support district programs that provide our students with a variety of educational and extracurricular activities. Melissa is a pleasure to work with day in and day out. We are fortunate to have her as part of the Danbury team, and I'm proud to present her with the Staff Service Award.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Knight, and I have the pleasure of sharing some wonderful things about a wonderful student, 3rd grader Savannah Van Cleve. Savannah is one of the sweetest girls you will meet. She's always smiling and ready to lend a helping hand, whether it be to another student or to teachers. Savannah has a gentle spirit and gives off a sense of calm that makes everyone around her feel at ease. Savannah serves others through her relationships with them. Since preschool, Savannah has had a special bond with a fellow student, and they have become the best of friends. Savannah has selflessly helped this friend in so many ways, and the friend would like to share this. She is so kind. She is the kindest friend I have ever had. In the beginning of the year, I had no friends until she saw me alone. When she misses a day of school, she makes it up to me the next day with extra kindness. Some of Savannah's teachers, past and present, also have this to share. Savannah is a very well-rounded student. She earns excellent grades through her hard work and attending to each lesson. She has a positive spirit that she spreads to her classmates that makes them want to be around her. She's a role model in the classroom for helping others in need and does it without being prompted. It comes right from her heart. Another teacher said, Savannah is so selfless and goes above and beyond for others. She is always trustworthy and a leader for all. Time and time again, she makes sure others have what they need before herself. She continually sets a high standard for service and is an amazing role model for all students. Savannah truly exemplifies our Laker core value of service. She never thinks twice about helping others. Whether it's a task that needs to be done in the classroom or it's a classmate in need, Savannah is there. She may be a quiet student, but her empathetic approach to classmates in need is amazing to witness. I am so proud of Savannah and her natural care and concern for others. Finally, we're going to hear from some special friends, but first, Savannah, I would like to congratulate you on your Core Value Award. You are truly a guiding light for what it means to serve others.
Savannah always puts others first. She is always there to lend a helping hand to any classmate in need. Congratulations, Savannah.
Savannah always shows empathy towards classmates who are experiencing difficulties.
Savannah arrives at school with a smile on her face, and that makes every day brighter. She helps in the positive tone for our day.
Savannah goes out of her way many times to help classmates.
Whenever a task needs to be done in the classroom, Savannah is always the first to volunteer to help out.
Savannah is always the first to volunteer to help out. Savannah is truly a role model inside and outside of our school. Congratulations, Savannah.
Lakers, Mr. Miller and I, as building principals, would like to recognize and highlight our Lead It students. Service comes in all forms inside and outside our building, but this group serves our school in many ways, often behind the scenes. Mr. Miller and I meet with our Lead It students about our building technology needs. I can count on Lead It students to meet with me each month to discuss our video display boards. They often make slides to highlight our student achievements, teacher accomplishments, and general information. I can also call upon their services to make items using 3D printer to better our instruction or as a reward for a student. Our Lead It students also enjoy the chance to help working with our elementary students directly. In the fall, they read stories and taught lessons about internet safety with each classroom. During the winter time, this team of students invited our kindergartners into the lab to learn about all things that they do for our school. These students also played a role in helping create our elementary school yearbook this year. Congratulations to this group for improving our school and being a great example of what service looks like here at Danbury. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Humphrey, for that outstanding opening regarding our Lead It students. For those of you who don't know, the Lead It class was added as an elective option for our students in grades 7 through 12 for the 2019-20 school year. The creation of this class was a byproduct of years of conversation and research between Mr. Dan Natecki, our former technology teacher, Mrs. Sue Hartman, and school administration to find a way to create an educational opportunity for students who had significant interest in computer and technology-related topics. The goal of this particular elective class was to take the vast skill sets of the students within the class to help other groups and individuals who needed assistance to facilitate technology within education. The addition of Mrs. Jennifer Steinbrück 2 years ago to the technology department has only enhanced the delivery of technology instruction for our students, and she continues to add valuable suggestions and intel to the daily work of the Lead It students as one of the team's facilitators. This group of students includes not only new students learning about technology, but many who have been part of the program for multiple years, 3 of whom have been a part since the beginning 3 years ago. As you know, the definition of service is the action of helping others or doing work for those in need. It is clear that the Lead It group has done an amazing job in assisting and guiding teachers and students and other educational groups within our school district to better implement and utilize technology. I would like to take a moment and share with you some examples of their efforts. They are the group that live streams events like graduations, senior awards and scholarship night, the underclass awards, and our cabaret production. They've also created surveys, publications, and other resource documents for the Career Readiness Program. They have also created and organized the middle school yearbook and have created the middle school awards assembly videos that highlight student activities and events during each 9-week grading period. They are the ones that repair damaged Chromebooks throughout the school district. They are the ones that troubleshoot technology problems for teachers and other students. As you can see, the time and effort this group of individuals puts forth exemplifies their commitment to service. Without their daily extraordinary efforts to our school district, we would not be able to seamlessly transition the amount of technology into our everyday educational schedule. I'd like to take a moment and congratulate our student technology leaders for being selected as the Core Values Service Award winners for 2022. Congratulations to all of our students and their facilitators.
Good afternoon, Lakers. First of all, I need to say congratulations to every member of the Lead IT team and to Mrs. Steinbrück. It makes me so proud to see all of your hard work being recognized by your principals and many others. Service is an important part of what we do every day, and it's a core value that is also very important to me personally. The people who are willing to serve others, their school, and their community are a big part of what makes Danbury such a special place. Every minute of every day, this building is filled with people who are here to serve, and I feel privileged to have the opportunity to talk to you about one of our high school students who exemplifies this value. Mary Blackford has stood out to me as someone who has had a desire to give back to her school for as long as I've known her. She's someone always working behind the scenes, sometimes unnoticed, but always improving anything she lends her talents to. She has given back countless hours to our school as a photographer for Lead IT and the high school yearbook, as well as her role as a boys basketball manager. Mary is someone I know I can count on whenever I need her, frequently volunteering for assignments when no one else is willing to. In fact, there are times I need to remind her that she's allowed to take time for herself and allow others to pick up the load with her. She is always looking for ways to improve the things she's a part of and willing to put in the work to make sure things are the best they can be. There's a quote that's often attributed to an actress, though no one really knows for sure who originally wrote it. The quote goes like, "I wondered why somebody didn't do something. Then I realized I am somebody." Well, at Danbury, Mary is that somebody. Mary is one who always steps up and does the things that need doing, even if they're not the popular or glamorous things. And that, to me, is what service is all about. So thank you, Mary, for all of your hard work and dedication to your school and community. It's an honor to get to speak on your behalf. Congratulations on being selected of this year's award winner for the Danbury Core Value of Service. Keep up the great work, but don't be afraid to cut yourself some slack every once in a while.
Hi, my name is Caden Grennan, and I'm glad to talk about my friend Mary. Mary deserves a service award because of how much she helps out the school and community. She helps out the school by taking pictures of many events and invests a lot of time to make them great. Teachers love having Mary in class because she helps out a lot and they know that they can count on her. She's always willing to help out underclassmen when they need it, even though she sometimes gives me an attitude about it. Mary serves the community through her membership in Girl Scouts and her church. She is always helping out the community in events and our community. Congratulations, Mary. You really deserve this award.
Hi, my name is Anna, and I nominated Mary for service because she's a kind soul that absolutely deserves this award. I've been friends with Mary since the 7th grade, and ever since then I've seen her run around the school and do all sorts of things for the community, like taking pictures for sports, edits them, and makes them look amazing. Mary has always been the busybody in the friend group that would offer to help whenever it was needed. Even as busy as she is, Mary is still able to help me whenever the time came. If I needed someone, I know she would be there for me. She's a very responsible person who does a lot for her community. Mary is also one of the managers for the high school boys basketball team. Although there is many more things that I can say about Mary, but it would go on for days. Even some people may not know her the way that I do. I'm still very proud and happy to announce that Mary Blackford deserves the Danbury Core Value Service Award. Congratulations, Dreamy.
It is an honor to stand up here today and present the Core Value Award for service to high schooler Miss Mary Blackford. This award is about giving time and talents to better our community. Since the day I met Mary in 7th grade, she was willing to give up her time to help others. Whether this was on content, opening a locker, or learning study skills, Mary was there to help. Additionally, whenever someone needed help with their Chromebook, Mary was right there to see if she could fix the problem. She never hesitated to use her talents and skills to assist those around her. Over the years, Mary's desire to help others has continued to grow. Whenever attending a school event, Mary is always there to take pictures. No matter how much homework she has or her own athletic practice schedule, she is always willing to stay at the school to ensure the Laker community has pictures to capture the memories of our students make each day. Furthermore, Mary always offers her support to other students to learn about photography. From the different techniques to angles, Mary helps ensure students who are taking pictures are well trained and well supported. Honestly, Mary dedicates so much of her time to helping others. Even though I tell her to take time to do something for herself, she never listens. Her heart is too kind and caring to do so. Mary, you're an inspiration to everyone who strives to dedicate themselves to helping others. Congratulations. I am so proud of you and how you always exemplify what service means on a daily basis.